I'm Scotty, and you're crooked. And you're not. That was supposed to go smoother than it was. Too much noise, sorry. I just woke up. Huh? Why does my... Hold on. Okay. Something very weird is going on. We didn't go past daylight savings, did we? Because according to my microwave, it says it's 10:23 Central Time, but all the other clocks, including the one on my phone right here, say it's 11:23 p.m. Central Time. I was not aware we were... Huh? I'll look it up afterwards. But here, we're not here to confuse Scotty after he just woke up, okay? We are here to talk about the works of Edgar Wright in a ranking video, okay? This might be controversial because if you've been following the review series, you know what my number 6 is going to be. But I will defend myself in saying that I did not dislike any of these films. I just, I like all these films. I just like some more than others. So that mine, number 6, at the bottom of my list, not the worst, because I wouldn't say anything is worse, but Hot Fuzz, just the least best. Hot Fuzz. And for me, I think my biggest problem with this is that, I love Simon Pegg. But for the most part, at least towards the beginning, he plays this straight-laced, kind of Dragnet-esque character where everything is just strictly business. He is the straight man to... They kind of switched it. He's the straight man. Not really switched it, but he's a straight man to Nick Frost's goofy character, which I think Edgar Wright was trying to go a little bit more serious with this, even though there is a lot of comedy in it. I don't know. This one just didn't... I didn't like it as much as the rest of them. But I did like it. Don't hate on me. I did like it. I felt... I don't know. I was intrigued by some of the others more. I don't know. But it's number 6. Number 5 is the newest in his lineup of films, Last Night in Soho. And I really enjoyed this movie, but it just narrowly escapes the bottom because I like the visuals, I like the actors that are in it, and I was, from beginning to end, I was focused on the screen. You do that, with Hot Fuzz, I wasn't, on the screen. This one did do that to me. I was glued to the screen, and I overall enjoyed it more. So, yes, I thought it was very well done. Number 4 is Baby Driver. And I know a lot of people might get mad because a lot of people say this is his best film. I enjoyed this film. I thought it was really good. I had great action sequences, the music, fantastic. And this is actually neck and neck with my number 3. But the reason why it's not number 3, it's only number 4, is because of an actor. Because basically, this one and my number 3 are basically tied. If it wasn't for one particular actor and his performance, I think I would have put this one over it. But I enjoyed the cast. I enjoyed the way that Edgar Wright connected the music to the action. Just a great film. Number 3 is The World's End. And that one actor is Simon Pegg. For me, Simon Pegg makes this movie. I enjoyed this movie thoroughly. Like I said, beginning to end, glued to the screen. Absolutely, enjoyed this film. For me, it was a return to form. A lot of people say that this is the weakest of the Cornetto trilogy. but I think it's Hot Fuzz for me at least, because I enjoyed this more. I was really into it. There are times when I'm watching a movie, if I really get into it, I'll stand like right in front of the TV and kind of watch part of it. I didn't do that with Hot Fuzz. Every other film that I watched in this, I did, which tells me something. That I was more enthralled with the rest of these films than Hot Fuzz. I know I keep going back to Hot Fuzz, but I just wasn't enthralled by it, I guess. But yeah, The World's End, great little film. And I like, if you go in not knowing anything, and you think it's just this film about these guys trying to get back the glory that they were never able to attain when they were younger, finish this golden mile, and then all of a sudden, the aliens invaded. There's aliens and everything. I think it subverts your expectations. You're going in thinking, oh, this is just a movie about finishing a run, and then, boom, there's aliens. And I like that. Number 2 is going to be the first of my 2 perfect scores. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. And coming from me, someone who hated on this movie when it came out because he kept being called Scott Pilgrim, and I hated that. But I love this movie from beginning to end. The video game graphic stuff, even the performance of Michael Cera, even though I don't like the actor, he's playing an asshole. So I can't go against it for that. And I like most of the villains, the twins notwithstanding. I like the romance story. I think Knives is annoying, but I love this movie. And if you're paying attention, that means number 1 is Shauna the Dead. And I knew going into this, before I even started doing this research, I'm like, there's no way any of these movies are going to top Shauna the Dead for me. I've loved Shauna the Dead since the first time I watched it. It's one of my favorite horror comedies, and which why it baffles me that I had waited till now to get a physical copy, to get physical media of it, because I love the movie so much. But I'm glad I waited because now I have all the movies. But yeah, it was Edgar Wright's first feature film, technically, and I think he did a banger job. And I'm not saying, oh, he never did as good as he did in his first film. Far from it. All of his films are great. I enjoyed all of them. If you know my ranking, you know my ratings, I didn't get any of them below a pretty good. So that tells you something, right? Doing a good job with these films. So yeah, Shaun the Dead. The comedy in this, the zombie stuff. Just one thing I didn't mention in my review was that Sean's mother was named Barbara, and when they're going to get him, Ed says, "We're coming to get you, Barbara." And it's not like I'm a big zombie guy. I like some zombie films. The Dawn of the Dead remake is good. Night of the Living Dead. Dawn of the Dead. But I don't know. I just have always loved this movie, and it's number 1. So what are your thoughts on my ranking? What's your ranking for the Edgar Wright movies? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I've been Scotty, and now it's time to move on to something else. See you in the next one.